Turbo kit. Spoiler for upcoming video. Anyway, pardon me, I have a bit of a cough going on, but we finally got the new magneto. So, as we concluded last time, that the basket that we had wasn't put on here properly slammed on, and so it would kill all the other magnetos. So, let's put that one in here, which just be 3 Phillips bolts, followed by another Phillips bolt here. Pop this old one out, put the new one in, basket, slam it on, hopefully get everything correct. So let's get started. Let's switch out this old one first. Alright, so we got the new one in. I'm going to face the cable this way, line up the 3 holes with the 3 like this. Make sure it's seated good. Now we can use all 3 of these bolts, put them back in. Get them hand tight first, started. Actually, hold on, I just messed up. We have this upside down because I just realized that that 3rd bolt has to clamp down the wire to the actual cover. So what we're going to do is rotate it 180, set it in the same spot. Like this, because that 3rd bolt in here is going to hold down this wire. Good. So we're going to grab all the bolts before they fall, move them somewhere else. We'll put them right here for now. Except for this 3rd one. This 3rd one's going to be down there. So you got that locked in. We'll put the rubber in right away. So the flat part seats up top. Just like that. Perfect. Now we can seat this back up in here. Just like this. This wire will go down here. I'll have a 3rd one holding it down. So we might as well just do it right now. Grab the 3rd with this little fin. I'm going to put it in here so it's holding down the actual wire. I do this with 2 hands. So now that I got that down, grab this and slowly screw it down. It might spin a little bit, but once we actually get it seated into the hole, it will, we can rotate that fin. Okay, we got it. Excellent. So now we can rotate the fin, put it over the wire, and make sure that that little nubby here goes around this sprocket. I'll show you guys. I'm gonna need 2 hands. I'll show you when I'm done. And that's how it should be, where this fin right here is up against where the starter cap sits for the starter gear. Now we're just going to put 3 bolts in. I don't need to bore you guys with how to put bolts in. You just put them in. So we'll get that done right now. Cool. So that's how that's supposed to look like. Now we can go and hammer that on properly onto that. So first things first, we'll move this out of the way. We're going to get this. This is going to be our stator basket. Now with this one, you have to be careful because these dowel pins inside are supposed to wrap around this shaft, and they do like to tend to fall off. So we have to do this very carefully. I have to find the keyway right now for that and put it on like I did on the pre-article. Sorry, like I did on the practice one that we already tried. So let me do that, find that, and get that done. Alright, I found the parts, and I was going to do also the reverse cable. The reverse cable, you can see here, you got these 2 little flat spots. I had to order the part. Basically, there's going to be a thing that holds onto here. It's like a little clamp. And then when you adjust this shifter, which we're going to have to put on the back of the thing, it'll actually shift it into reverse. So I'll have to show you that, but I'm going to have to wait for that part to come in. But for right now, let's get that on there and get that at least settled. So we got the keyways. I'm going to try to put them in. that'll do, sort of. Okay. I think it was a bigger keyway. Get lodged in. So what I'm gonna do is put this keyway down here. I'm gonna tilt. This one might be too big. Try the other one. Okay, this one might be correct. Yep, this was the original one. So I'm gonna tilt it like this onto here and make it sit so it could slide onto it nice and even. So now, very carefully, I'm going to line up the groove to where that's going to be, which will be right about there. Get that groove in. Nice and carefully. Okay. Now, here's the part that I have to tell everyone before they start doing it. That when you order this part, which is the puller for this, this is also the installer. So now that we got it, we're going to install it like this. Screwing it on. And we're going to ever so gently tap the top of it with the hammer to not mess up the bottom pins. So that's on. I'm going to screw this down just a bit. Okay. Now, very carefully, with the hammer, we're just going to tap it down gently to not mix up the pins in the back. So, well, anyway, the job stops here because the keyway for the lower half here, the half moon, is absolutely busted. And I'd rather wait and get a new one tomorrow and do that. So that's where it ends. But if anyone's got problems with your Kawasaki eating up your stators, it's because that needs to be slammed in all the way to the point where if you try to grab it and pull it up, you wouldn't be able to do it without the tool. Because we've destroyed a bunch of stators here, not knowing that. So yep, that's pretty much how this video ends. So, yeah, see ya.